33rd teaching lesson from the Golden Ones, Lucifer. Your Earth at one point was a fifth dimension consciousness environment. When Lucifer was designated with the responsibility to bring enlightenment to the souls in training here in this spiritual hierarchy training school, Earth fell into consciousness. And so the souls coming to Earth and the souls already here were subjected to a third dimension training environment. It was not Lucifer who was the cause of the Earth falling from a fifth dimension into a third dimension consciousness reality. It was the path the Earth was traveling in its galactic journey around the galactic center. Your solar system travels 25,920 years around the galactic center as the entire solar system travels through space. As your solar system journeys, there are different dimensions the Earth must pass through. Third dimension was the previous dimension. On 21 December 2012, your solar system completed its previous journey around the galactic center and also ended traveling through a third dimension reality. This is what the Mayans were referring to when they indicated an end to the Mayan calendar, which was misinterpreted as the end of time. It was the end of the solar system's journey around the galactic center. In reality, Earth and your solar system started a new 25,920-year journey around the galactic center, but also migrated into a fifth dimension reality at the same time. Now that your solar system is in a new area traveling through space around the galactic center, this new area also elevated Earth to a fifth dimension consciousness. Since Earth is now in a fifth dimension consciousness, the souls now training on Earth must also adapt to the fifth dimension consciousness. In a fifth dimension environment, which is of a higher vibration frequency for soul development, each soul will vibrate at a higher frequency, and each soul will aspire to become more conscious and responsible of their thoughts, words, deeds, and be expressible in a loving manner. This means the developing soul will be more consciously responsible for their health, family, relationships, friends, work, and an overall conscious responsibility for a healthier environment in all aspects of their life and life on the planet Earth. All respect of life will evolve to a fifth dimension lifestyle, including governments, corporations, banks, social environments, and other forms of organizations, interactions, and being responsible for the well-being of all individuals. Again, everything is always perfect in a spiritual training school. Of course, there will be some souls unable to vibrate at this higher rate of frequency in the fifth dimension. These souls will not be able to vibrate at this frequency and will transition to another third dimension reality spiritual training environment. Or these souls will reincarnate back to Earth under the guidance of new parents, where they will develop the proper training and discipline as children, increasing the capacity of their souls to vibrate at the higher level. In fifth dimension environments, souls' lifespans are extended. Previously, in a third dimension environment, most souls expressed their thoughts, words, and actions in a selfish, egotistical manner, which caused much karma. The lifespan is limited to reduce the amount of karma each soul will manifest for themselves. This is normal when a planet is traveling through a third dimension reality. It is also an indication the souls on the planet are new souls, still manifesting their central desires to please self, not yet aware of their oneness with creation and God. Once the soul learns to be conscious in every moment, which is called the I Am Presence, live in each moment out of love, there is no more need for physical death. The soul lives each moment accordingly with the universal laws and principles of harmony, balance, order, and unity for the good of all. The soul is conscious to make decisions out of love for the greater good of all involved, for selfless reasons. This is known as the Golden Age. We remind you of the purpose of the Spiritual Hierarchy Training School, preparing each soul as a co-creator God. We are headed for the Golden Age, an environment where souls live for thousands of years in a loving environment with other loving souls, working together with universal laws and principles. Lucifer's role is to assist each soul in the developing God characteristics through repeated life's experiences and eventually bringing the soul into enlightenment. He does this through temptations in all aspects of life's experiences. Lucifer knows the weakness of each soul and will continue to tempt the soul until the soul develops the God characteristics to resist the temptation through internal strength of discipline, perseverance, patience, willpower, and other God characteristics. Eventually the soul learns there is no satisfaction in pleasing the ego or the body, and real satisfaction comes when the soul appreciates serving others. This is when the soul starts vibrating at a higher frequency. We again remind you of your choice to come to earth and participate in this spiritual hierarchy training school and in becoming a co-creator God for the love of God, devotion to serve all creations in the oneness of life. In our next correspondence, we will discuss Adam and Eve, the golden ones.